Well, that sounds better than the first time around, so I'm not looking for this one to be perfect. I'd rather like to start off with a little singing. Maybe a pour from Hans freestyle. You guys probably hear something in the background. That's probably the children. But I felt like I needed to give this one a go. It's going to be random thoughts. Everything's going to be jumbled up, and things are still very much so lightheaded for me right now. But this is Deuce, aka Kirakuneos. I've been away for a good 4 years, maybe 4 or longer. Guaranteed there may be some cuts here and there, but everything should come out well. I haven't decided on actual series name for these words that are about to speak. However, it should be based on topics that I guess are affecting me, maybe affecting those around me, and if you guys like it, thank you for being here. I'll just hop right into it. Why do we like to hurt so much? That's a really good question. Why do we like to cause grief and pain for others? Why do we innately like to cause trauma? And why, when things seem to be one way, they're actually the other? How can someone's feelings switch in such a snap? How can someone just immediately, after all this time, claim happiness, and in reality there was no happiness to be had? They felt more empty than ever. No, fan, we can't allow you to be on. Not this go around. I'm not going to admit that I have the answer to that question. I'm really not going to admit that I know why do we like to hurt so much, because I don't. I try to be as good as a caring person as I can, and I do everything I can to make sure everyone around me is happy. And a lot of times I make sure that it's, even if it affects me negatively, or if it hurts me to my very core, I will try and go the extra mile to preserve a person's happiness. Now, I suppose in my case, why would I bring this up? Why would I talk about why do we like to hurt so much when I've been going forever? I could have been talking about anything. I could have been saying, hey guys, I'm coming on to come up. I got all this stuff planned up for you, but no. Why do I just go immediately into a bombshell like this? Because I had a bombshell dropped on me a few months back, and not only that, I saw the signs that led up to it, and I did nothing to stop it. I did nothing to hasten it. I did nothing to go ahead and get that pain established and settled. I waited till it basically was going to kill me in its utmost. But at the same time, according to their words, even before the signs became evident and obvious, their feelings went away. And their feelings went away more or less a week before my feelings truly escalated. And this is a week before the end of September. And that was a week before the last anime convention I attended. So, their feelings went away. They wanted to break it off, but they tried to be nice about it, but that's That's not how it works. That's not how I would work with it. And they dragged it out. I let them. And as that time where their feelings went away, my feelings just went higher and higher. Now there's only pictures and memories. And it's easy to say that I'm dying. I'm dying inside, I'm dying spiritually, mentally, dying physically. I'll get to that later, because that's not the only thing that's hurting. That's not the only thing that's breaking me in the slightest. This year has been a year of loss for me. I've lost quite a lot. Like, the beginning, of course, you know how people go, it's a new year, new me. I wasn't like that this year. I just said I just wanted to live. And things were going smooth the whole time that I wanted to just live. I didn't want anything. I had no reason to want. There was nothing that I had to achieve. It was just go to school, make sure everything's down pat, and I got Senkai. Nothing else I need. Come May, basically come May, someone decided to put themselves in a higher position in my life. And I warned them that I'm not stable enough. I warned them that if we do accept this, when you end it, it's not even really an if. Even though I was speaking hypothetically, I literally was like, when you end this, we can't go back to being friends. My feelings for you are going to be too high. And they accepted those terms and conditions. And surely enough, I more or less spoke it into existence. Whatever. It's happened. They end it, and they're going away. I won't tell you when, but I know when they're going away, and they'll be gone for good. Or at least that's what I tell myself now. And I mean, it's technically true, because they're the type of person that when they break up, they won't go back. They never go back. No one goes back to their ex after a breakup, especially when their mind and heart's set on new pastures. I'm telling you guys, that was my dream girl. A lot of people exaggerate with that stuff, but surprisingly enough, everything lines up right. I've mentioned this as one person had that effect on me before. But the idea of the woman of my dreams back then has changed significantly from then to now. Because back then I was very shallow and I had yellow fever like a motherfucker. I'm not really ashamed to say that. I had a strong fucking preference to Asian women, and I blew off every other race way back when. Now it's, that person was the person of my dreams. They weren't Asian. And they checked off every box. No problem. No problem. In case any of you were wondering, no, I don't have yellow fever anymore. That died way back in 2014. Fully died in 2014. It was waning in 2013. It died in 2014. And if you want any information on that, just listen to Encounter. And I feel like I've said this before. but I'm gonna get back on subject here. The other things that are breaking me. This year, as I stated, was a year of loss. Lost both my grandmothers. I lost a lot of my hope after the breakup. I've lost can't say I lost my mind. That was kind of already out the window. But I almost lost my brother. Twice. 3 times. Countless times, really. Lost a lot of relatives. And I miss both of my grandmothers a lot when they passed away. I have to pass by their houses almost every day now. When I pass by there, it hurts. I know I say I live without regrets, but I do actually have a regret this year. A massive one. And no, it's not accepting the ex's offer to be in a relationship, because I would have done that without a heartbeat anyway. And one of my grandmothers died on the day that she grew too sick to function. I drove by her house that day. I drove by her house and I told myself, I should really visit my grandma. I drove right past her house and that thought came to mind. I could have called her when she was sick. I don't really care who says there was nothing I probably could have done or any of that. But apparently no one didn't find her until it was basically too late. That could have been that moment that could have prevented that. My grandmother could have still been. So yeah, that really fucking hits. But I'm not here to solve just yet. That brings me to an insurmountable degree. The heartbreak piled onto that. And to top it off, my other grandmother passed peacefully, surrounded by her loved ones. But I couldn't be there because school. So I couldn't even see it when she left either. I didn't watch it when I had them passed. So it's something that's really, really hard on me. So why do I not regret the breakup and I regret my grandparents? Well, both my grandmothers shaped me from a child in some way. They taught me how to speak my mind just about as much as my father did. One grandmother taught me to be kind to others, to be goodly. The other taught me, do my fucking homework. And you'll receive less flack from adults. I taught myself to keep my head low. And being at my grandmother's house a lot also helped with that notion. All I can do is remember those random times with them. Remember those moments of growing up. Remember those days after school, and remember those days in the morning. I didn't live with them, like I said, I just spent a lot of time with them. And you stack those two deaths, along with the pain of, thinking I could spend the rest of my life with this other person, and things go south for her and she just opts and dips. And she leaves me behind, along with that dipping. And then there were constant moments where her words contradicted themselves, and I just had to sit there like, you said you didn't want to do this, but now all of a sudden it's okay. That tears me. That beats my ass. You escalated my feelings. You chose to tear away. You chose to tear away from those escalated feelings. And I do feel like I'm being treated less than a friend. I feel like I'm being treated as a nobody, but it kind of needs to happen. And you say you're busy now. You just want to be away from me. I need to just understand and accept that. And I'm still going through the state of breakup. I'm still going through the heartbreak. And every time I see her face, every time I see anything pertaining related to her, I can just see her name, and that is it. I am done for. So my heart's pretty much broken. My heart is broken way worse than it has been for years. My heart's been broken beyond repair. It took me 5 years to barely, and that's using the term very fucking loosely, barely getting over the ex before this person. Like I was just starting to heal. I was just starting to breathe again. And she suffocates me. So that's why I say it's my fault for going into that relationship knowing that I cannot, knowing that they were going to end it. For one reason or another, they were going to choose and opt to end it and cast me aside. They want to still be friends, but I can't go back. My heart won't let it. I like this person actually more than I liked the ex before. So, if it's that big, I wouldn't be surprised if it took me even 10 years to actually move on. Fully, you know. But that's what's breaking my heart. And I've learned, well, technically I've been reminded that you can actually die from a broken heart. All the symptoms of heartbreak syndrome, the lack in will to eat, that type of depression can literally kill you. It can also make you think that you have something very worse than what you thought you had. That's a story to tell to the kids. It sucks. Truly does. This year has been unkind and unfair. I was content at the beginning. It was blissful during the summer. I won't lie. The memories that we've shared it hurts. It hurts because that's all there's ever going to be. And if you do try and pick that up, or pick up where we left off, I know I'll be dumb enough to accept wholeheartedly, but I know you won't. I know you'll never choose to be with me. I know you will find someone better than me. I know you will find someone that will make you the happiest person in the world, because it clearly wasn't me that you would choose to go. And if it is me, then all I can really ask is, why would you lie to me? Why would you lie to yourself? Why would you lie about your feelings? And how could you dismiss me when you knew I needed you more than I realized in this moment of life? This end of the year. This end of the year truly is the end, isn't it? I ask myself, what's next? I've been asked what's next. In every realm, shape, and form, there's a big old deuce. What's next? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you my next plan. I couldn't tell you my next move. Personally, I still feel like I'm dying at the seams. I'm dying at the sin. Yeah. That room spins a lot. I'm extremely lightheaded. I have not properly eaten in months, dude. I'm lucky to get a meal. According to my mother, my blood sugar is bottoming out. According to my mother, the depression has gotten so heavy that I'm going to have to start taking pills to solve this issue. According to myself, I just wish you would have tried to preserve it even if you were going away. But you weren't willing to listen, and you reasoned with yourself without bringing me into the equation at all. And if anything, I'm quite certain that ain't how relationships work. So I have to say goodbye to the woman of my dreams. And I'm having a really hard sense of deja vu with it. If I do survive this broken-hearted ordeal, then I have to recover back from square one of 5 years ago when I thought I was recovering. So I have to claw my way back to square one, and then I have to try and get back to what I've lost. Well, it was 5 years in the making. And it's going to... I know I'm not capable of doing it alone. Honestly, if I was still alone, I'd be dead by now. I can admit that wholeheartedly. And when I started voicing my pains about all of this, when I started to be open, and I mean open because we were kind of on a hush-hush, other people came to me and they let me know how hurt they were. They let me know that if not for my thoughts and actions, they'd be dead. If not for the way that I think and see things, they'd have no one to relate to. Well, as you can tell, my voice is breaking up. As you can tell, I have quite an effect on people. It's a strange effect, and I don't know how to do it. I'm just someone that wants to live, who wants to be happy. And the only thing that I know that makes me happy in the world is knowing that there is someone out there for me. Someone that loves me too. Someone that won't leave. But after this last thing, this last hope, the last smile as I call it, because that was the last memory I have of her. That's the last memory we have. At that convention, when she smiled at me, that was when I fell for her. She is gone, never to return. And that's why I have to tell myself. And it makes things really difficult, really awkward, even with the friends that I've made through her. It's hard for me to even reach out to them. After all of that stuff, I just know that all I can do is just absolutely let go. And as much as I do want to preserve a friendship, I can't even do that much. It hurts too bad. But I have this strange effect of keeping people here, even when I want to fade. And I chose years ago that I won't kill myself. I refuse. In that moment of me wanting to give up my life, I said, if I can't live for myself, I'll live for others. So of course I can give people anything, including my last, for their happiness. I gave her my heart, the last of it. I hope she's happy. I really do. I won't be. Not for a while. Why do we like to hurt so much? That can be used as a double meaning. She became my muse. She was my muse beforehand. She definitely became my muse now, but you guys can listen to those songs at your own leisure. I won't even post or promote any of them. Won't even mention them. They will probably be compiled into a playlist or a mixtape though. But those are the things that my heart is telling me to do. Those are my what's next. I can only continue living. And I want you guys to keep living. I want you guys to be safe. I want you guys to be happy. Even though it's been years, you're all still family here. And I do indeed wish you all a happy life. And no, that's not me signing off. That's a sincere fucking statement. While I also have another philosophy that I live with, but that's just for me. Life is hard. Love is over. Now, a lot of people, especially people that's been trying to give me advice about love and stuff, they clearly missed the mark on what I mean with that. And that's okay. I feel like I want to put, I want to make a logo out of that, or make a t-shirt. And at the very bottom, it's going to be, life is hard, love is over. Get it? Yes, it's totally freaking Bullet Club inspired, by the way. FTRR. Get it? I get it. Do you get it? But do you get it? I apologize if you don't get it. But it's all good. I'm cool with you. And I hope you all are cool with me too. I hope you all are cool with me bearing my heart out like this. I'm about to be going on this for 30 minutes again, so you know I may as well just upload the whole darn thing. I can't condense this down. Besides, you guys wouldn't see me genuinely break down if I didn't. The biggest plan that I wish to have, though, and this is a big one, I'm probably going to be putting videos up on the Senkai channel. Not these. This is me. This is me and y'all. But me and Senkai has been in talk for the entire freaking year, and we haven't put any moves towards it. Been in talks of this podcast. And we're going to talk about random topics and such. So you won't be hearing me talk about heartbreak all the time. You can probably hear me talk about video games. You can probably hear me talk about current issues. You can probably hear me talk about what I really wanted to eat. Or do I actually like this person I'm talking to? Here's a hint, I'm not talking to anyone. It's impossible. I can't. Not with my ex constantly coming to mind. That's a no. But I'm not gonna say be on the lookout for the podcast. It's hard to get everyone together, and it's hard to get everything set up, and it's hard to get everything implemented, executed, and for it to be nice. But all that I'm asking for now is, you got any words for me? Do you have any questions for me? Anything that you would like to talk about? Is there anything that ails you? Is there anything that hurts you? Is there someone hurting you? Are you being bullied? It doesn't matter. If you want to talk to me, please do not hesitate to hit me up on that email. Do not hesitate to hit me up in the comments section. I don't get much comments anyway, so I'm bound to see it. It's impossible for me to avoid it. And I'll do what I can to get back to you. If it becomes a more pressing thought issue, I can make a video, see if my words help you any. But you have the email, you have the comments below. This is my end of the year video. 2017 has killed and kicked my ass. In fact, I'll give you an excerpt from a very long post that I made over that pain. And that's what we're gonna close off with. And I'll let you guys eat. I'll let you guys live. This is the day after Christmas. And mind you, boy, this is the day after Christmas. Our Christmas gift was literally supposed to be on this Final Fantasy game. Our Christmas gift to each other was that we're going to get married on the Final Fantasy game. Talk about a dream dead, right? It'd be like that. It'd be like that a lot. But that explains why it's a cold December. I'm still scrolling through. Like it's been a few days since I made such a statement. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna have to give you guys 2 excerpts because this is good. Like there was some advice that I gave some friends when they were coming to me for problems. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. These are excerpts, so it doesn't all flow together. This world forces unwanted change on us. Most, if not all of them, are changes that makes us worse people than what we set out to prevent. Don't let those who change for the world change the good in you. Even I feel like I'm rambling about this, but just don't let this selfish world shift you into a selfish heart as well. That's a tongue twister. I know that I can't be selfish like them, but if it's all that you got to help get you straight and on track again, then I can't stop you. Standing in others' way and their resolve ain't my strong point anyway. There's truth in that statement because I don't like to stand in people's way. If that's your decision, then so be it. I can't fight that. I'd love to fight that, especially if it's unfair. Like, absolutely unfair. And if it's unfair to me, then of course the selfishness would be like, no, that's not. But you can't fight it. If that's what they want, give it to them. That's all you can do. But basically what I was saying is, this world hurts. This fucking sucks, but don't let it kill you. And me being the hypocrite that I am, it's slowly killing me, but it'd be like that. Now I can't give you this entire other excerpt because it's a very long post, and I'm not in the mood to read it all. Plus, it would probably tear open a few scars or whatever. But I guess, I guess I'll do this much. And here we go. So I guess this essay is a plea for the new year. You're gonna kick my ass. No matter who comes to my aid, I will still feel alone. That's how my mind works, I'm sorry. My mind is going to... One second. I'm gonna have to try it again. This sucks. So I guess this essay is a plea for the new year. You're gonna kick my ass. No matter who comes to my aid, I will still feel alone. That's how my mind works, I'm sorry. My mind is going to replay every moment that leads up to and the actual breakup every damn day and night, analyzing every bit of it, and there's fuck nothing I can do about it. pass by my grandmother's houses and an air of solemn realization will cross me every time. I failed one class, but passed the others, and I still graduate at the same time. I'm coming for you, 2019. So yay? My spirit is broken, but for some reason, it's not reversible. I don't want to just lie here and give up on anything. That's just not who I was. I want to die, but I told myself long ago to live. So what's certain for me? I'm gonna be hurt 2018. My heart's gonna get torn to shreds 2018. All my hope will die 2018. Even through all that, I want to still be standing in 2018. Snot-nosed, teary-eyed, broken beyond repair as I am. Just still standing. I always will see my losses bigger than my wins. And what I consider wins and losses are my own, so please, let's not compare. Somebody told me we're gonna be big someday. I just want to see the day. Until then, let me write my pains. Let me sing my songs about heartbreak and disappearing and never returns and never clears and sad shit. Let me write a happy song or collab with someone for once. Let me eat. Let my niggas eat. We just want to win that's everlasting. And I'm sorry if you bothered to read this. Even if you just skimmed and kept moving, it's cool. I was told not to do this, so now I gotta. That's also how I used to work. It is true. People tell me not to project these thoughts and feelings to y'all, and those few people that tell me thank you, because I'd be dead if you hadn't. That speaks moans, leaps and bounds within itself. So from one void to another, remember, you're all family here. And I wish you a happy life, no matter who you are. You can come to me. You can be the worst person in the world. If you feel like you need to come to me, please. You may want to do nothing but hurt me. But if you feel the need to come to me, please. You may want to try and mend my broken heart and just do what the others have done. I wouldn't know it and I wouldn't be able to tell you, but hey, if you want to come do that, I'm not stopping you. I didn't stop my ex. I won't stop you from doing the same. If we had to get spiritual, our bodies on this world is temporary. And we shouldn't be living for the body. We should be living for everlasting life. That's what I'm constantly told. Yes, I'm a Christian. No, I don't push that on people. But I do live to be a good person. And I can only do what I can to continue to do good unto others. And not let what everyone else has done to me decide for me to do the same. I'll be seeing you guys. And I think I hit the mic, so you're gonna hear that bump. So let me do this one more time so you can make sure. I'll be... I hit it again. Just to try and lighten the load. I'll hit you with an old line so I can go ahead and close this out. Stay there. Don't ever change.
Let us part, let us fall.